Nobody's really sure how it started. I don't know if it started as an abscess or a spider bite, but it happened on the back of my left calf.
My daughter has an esophageal stricture, and she doesn't have any health insurance. We kind of been battling with. We've went through several processes of different providers.
I was diagnosed with 3 aneurysms, one on my heart, one in my neck and brain, and then I still have the 3rd one in me, which is in my stomach.
I had nowhere to go from there. I had no primary care provider. I would have stayed on the same antibiotics that weren't helping, and from what they've told me at the wound care center, if I would wait any longer, there's a possibility I could have lost my leg.
I was feeling just kind of lost. I did not know really where to go or what to do with everything that I was trying to get help with. I was banging up into walls.
So I was frustrated in tears that particular day, and he called and said, well, I tell you what, I'll see if I can get you in with the transition center. And he called and had an appointment set up for us that first thing that next morning. So we came in and met Dr. Quintero, which was the best thing that ever happened to us.
And then I was told about this place. And to be honest, when I first heard about it, I thought, oh yeah, great, it's just another place they're passing me off onto, you know, because I was so discouraged and depressed at that time. But when I got here, my attitude and feelings about it really changed. I mean, they really bent over backwards to help me. It actually made me feel like somebody did care. They called and checked up on me. They called and made sure the appointments were right.
It was a really big relief because, you know, a lot of times you go to the ER or something like that and they give you instructions, but it's not always clear. You're not always sure what to do. And I mean, this was a really good drop-off point, you know, from going to the ER, because not only, you know, was it somewhere I can get follow-up care at, but they also got me in touch with the wound care center, which I needed to do for my injury, and got me in contact with a neighborhood health center. So now, not only am I getting treatment through the wound care center because of the transition center, but I'm also, you know, also have a primary care provider now.
He introduced himself and told me what he did, and his purpose of helping people out that did not have insurance. And from the point that we came in, he hooked us up with a social worker, which was also great, and his nurse. The social worker also called us and followed up with us and make sure and told us other options that we could take for our health insurance, applying with Medicaid and maybe trying to appeal. And they called to check on us to always make sure that she was okay and everything. So they've been pretty helpful to us.
There's so many unknowns, you know. I mean, especially for somebody like, say, for me, I'm normally healthy. I don't normally have any problems. That's why I've never thought about it before. I haven't had any insurance or anything since like 2003 when I was in the Army. And so, you know, I've been going this time without it, don't think I need it. And then when it happened and I needed it, you know, I'm like, you know, what do I do now? And this really, really helped me. It basically answered every single question and unknown that I had about the whole process.
It kind of put us at ease, definitely, because like I said, that particular day I was in tears, and I just felt that we had no other option. And being referred over to the transition center has, like I said, has been a great thing, because everybody here, you can tell, are really caring people, and they follow up with you, and it make you feel like there's some hope.
Without the transition center, I really don't know where I'd end up, but I know it wouldn't be a good place. They pretty much threw me a rope, said, hang on, here we go, and they were wonderful.
Oh, I'm doing a lot better. You know, I can dance if I need to.
Thank God that there's a place like this, and I don't know what we would have done if it wasn't for the transition center.